It was a busy day at the Court of Appeal in Lagos on Friday as the court upheld the 18th of March Akwa Ibom state governorship election of Umo Eno of the People's Democratic Party. In affirming the 28th of September judgment of the Election Petition Tribunal, the three-member panel of justices headed by Festus Obande dismissed the appeal brought by the candidate of the Young Progressives Party, Basi Akpan, and his party against INEC, Governor Eno, and the PDP. Kemi Foladeyemo has more.
The appellate court also granted judgments in favor of the governor, Umo Eno, against the appeals of the governorship candidate of the NNPP, John Odoyedere, as well as Akanimo Udofia of the APC in the state. The justices declared in the unanimous judgments that all three appeals were lacking in merit. Following the March election, all the appellants had centered their cases around the alleged disqualification of the governor to contest the election on basis that he forged his WAEC and GCE certificates presented to INEC. But the court held that the lower tribunal was right to have ruled that the issue had already been settled by the Supreme Court.
And what the Court of Appeal has done, it has re-emphasized, underscored that same point, that once a matter had been decided, and it was decided on the merits, it was decided that the governor's certificates are genuine, they are not forged, and that from that perspective, it was an abuse for them to go to the tribunal on those matters.
We have to consult my clients with a view to take the necessary step at this stage. So the justices of the Court of Appeal, they have tried, they have done their best, even within the limited constitutional period given to them, and taking into cognizance the volume of work within, before them.
In the YPP appeal, the appellate court also held that the appellant failed to discharge the burden of proving the allegations of falsified information.
The Court of Appeal found it easy to point out that those judgments which had been given earlier on, judgments which have been described as judgment in rem, judgments which bind the whole world, whether you were a party to them or not. So they were able to uphold the decision of the tribunal on that basis.
There's no victor, no vanquish. We finished the election. We're on the path of growth for our state. So we call on everyone that's even taken us to court now, and the appeal court has settled the matter. But he's opened his hands to everyone. Let's join hands and push this Arise agenda to help our people.
The court also affirmed the elections of the APC's Francis Ogbonna Nwifuru as the duly elected governor of Ebonyi State, as well as the PDP's Sheriff Oborewuri of Delta State. Kemi Foladeyemo, TVC News, Lagos.